Hi, today I wanted to show how easy it is to set up a preset on AX8, and I really wanted to showcase this new AxView program that we have that gives the original interface, or looks like the original interface for the amps and drive pedals. So we'll set up a preset super quick. Start by making a connection from the input to the output. I have sound now. Then we add a wah, and I'm going to speed through this. So here I'm setting it up to react to my external pedal, and here I'm setting up to be turned on and off by my external pedal. Then I like a bit of compression, and I know that I like the optical 1 compressor. I know that with this guitar I like it around 2, and I like it with an attack time of 10 milliseconds. I like chorus, so I will add a chorus, and I like the Japan CE2 pedal chorus. I also like a drive pedal. We will put an 808. This is a tube screamer in here. Then we'll put in the amp block. It's already set to the Marshall Plexi 100, but I'm gonna change that when we get to the other interface. Then we need a cap block. I really like this. This 71 Marshall Greenback cabinet. I also, let's just for the fun of it, on the others. Okay, so that's on the other side. We have an own hammer, Marshall pre-roller G12H30 with a 55 resonance, recorded with a 57, and this one was this Marshall again Greenbacks speaker A multi-mic from Cab IR. And then I like delays, so I will put in a delay block. And I will have my stereo tape, and I will connect it to quarter notes. And on the Y side, I like my 2290. It's already set up with quarter notes, so that's great too. Go back to X. And then I like, just for the fun of it, we'll add the multi-delay as well. And for the multi-delay, I like the Plex detune. And then finally, I will add a reverb block. And I'll actually take one from my library, and this is Moog Studio Reverb. Oh, and that's cutting it real close on the, yeah, but hopefully it'll work out. This sound, oh, we should turn off the chorus. Not too bad. Let's go to the, let's go now to the other program. So this is the Fractal Audio AX8 edit, and as you can see, I have access to all the amp controls, but I also have access to more controls that's on than is actually on the real amp. So that I have a bright knob, I have a depth knob, input trim, bright cap. I can even put in some saturation, some boost cuts. I can also add all sorts of things. This is all fun to play with, but sometimes it's just more inspiring to shut down AX8 edit and go for this new AxView software. So here, instead of the sort of generic interface, I have something that looks almost like a Marshall Plexi interface. I can actually still access all the controls from the AX8 edit, or some of them, from the ones from the basic page. So I can do a little bit here, but I want to work on the real amp controls. So this is what I can do. Just to show you that there's absolutely nothing non-default about this, I'm going to reset this to default settings. Then this is just like working with the plexi, with the jumped inputs. So I like my high treble. The bass can be a bit much. I like to boost the mids a bit and also the treble a bit. And if I roll down the volume on my guitar, it actually cleans up pretty nicely. I can of course roll it back even more. And for that kind of sound, it might be nice to turn on the compressor, turn on the chorus, and maybe even the multi-delay. But we're not here to dwell in compressors and chorus. We are here to dwell on Marshalls. So I'll turn the volume back up. Of course, we can still add a compressor and maybe even the delay. I have my wah I can put on. Do I need to turn it on here? And that's a lot of fun. But I could also go to the drive pedal. So let's reduce the gain on this a bit, quite a bit actually. Maybe something around here. How does this sound? Little thin, so I will maybe reduce, I'll actually give it a bit more bass. We should actually reduce this even more. Sorry, I did the compression and chorus thing again. I like it a bit too much, I guess. But we can also go to the drive pedal. And again, this looks like a tube screamer, so we'll play it like a tube screamer. Now we have this. But the way most people use tube screamers is something like this. we could switch to the other side of the pedal. Oh, that's still Tube Screamer. So we will, but we can change that. We could change it into the fuzz phase. Great. Again, with the volume rolled down a bit. That wah does not sound fantastic with this. We could also take something completely different. We could take something like, I actually like the exotic AC booster a lot with my Marshalls. If I turn it off. And back on. Too much treble. One with delay. Wonderful. What else? We could try a completely different pedal as well. An Octavia maybe. That might be. Yeah, that kind of pedal, that's not my strong suit, but it's fun. I just don't know how to play it. Then we have something like going complete. Oh, we should actually get back on the drive amp block. So, back on the amp. We'll switch to the Y mode. And then we have this one. AX8 with the Santiago mods that makes it sound like the JCM 800 number 34 from the Appetite for Destruction album. And of course, maybe a bit much. No, all the way down. And we put you there. Of course, we can also try something completely different and take a completely different amp type. So what we would do is let's go for something like the train wreck rocket. This is a very different amp. So this is one of the train wreck amps, and it has almost I think only 10 of these were ever made. So we'll reset this.